got 5 4-star Titans finally.
5?
Total of 5. That's it.
Congratulations.
Any of them good skills?
Probably not. I'm still trying to figure out what skills that are good or not good.
Well,
I have Skullrunner. What is he? He's resist fire, resist earth, resist lightning. Goliath armor twice.
Fire, he may be better down the road, but with ice and poison still being high meta, he's just going to get run over.
Yeah. I got a Freya.
Wow, you got all those defensive Titans, don't you?
Yeah, I have 0 offensive stuff. Yeah. I got a Valkyrie in that last one. Wasn't it the Odin one that had that Valkyrie that was low? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was. I picked up my second Valkyrie.
He sucks, so.
I'm not a fan of Valkyrie myself. I think if you have a Siggy with the same skills for all Spearmen, Siggy will be much better.
Yeah.
I like Valkyrie in the sense that first ability is the most powerful ability printed on a Titan, with the exception of the Throne Wars Titan. That I think 1 or 2 people have total.
Now, if you level that Valkyrie up, it says she's just 10% at level 1. Will that go up? That'll go up, right? As you level her up.
Yes, that will go up.
Up to 20%.
20's the max.
Yeah, you know what?
Level 20.
I will bring up my Valkyrie, and so you can see. I don't have her leveled up, but the other 5-star relic that I have is the Guardian relic. So why I like her is that with that Guardian relic and her level 20, I can have 56% resist to all damage, or all. Here we go. What is wrong here? Alright, so let's apply.
I actually killed a Krothos with that Night Whisperer relic on it, and it took about 10 shots, which I think was pretty good.
Wow. Congratulations. Alright. I have 400 souls left to get. This is going to be brutal.
Did you bring it up already?
Yes, I did. If you missed it, I can do it again. I'll go ahead and do that now. Here we go. Here's the Valkyrie. And over. You'll see with the Guardian Relic at level 16, she has 51% resistance to all elements.
51?
Yeah, so she'll end up with 56% resistance because this relic gives Titan 36% resist to all damage.
So what's the first?
The first what?
Skill on her again?
Oh, it is Valkyrie Shield. It'll max out at 20% Titan base damage, armor, and elemental resist.
Oh, okay. Alright, cool.
Yeah, but because of her skills, she's basically unusable to me right now. She's got like Grenadier's armor and health, and then Spearman damage, and yeah. But I've got to level her up because I want that Pantheon relic.
Yeah, I don't have Thor or Loki, so I never bothered.
That's
Yeah,
alright.
I still for Loki. I wanted Loki. That's another one kicked himself, but whatever.
Loki's.
He'll be back for cheaper.
He
Yeah,
will.
so- He's
And
just so fast.
to be honest with you, that relic that you get from the Norse gods isn't that impressive. No, because a third of it is just extra lightning spells. And we all know how much we need extra lightning spells. Of all the spells, that is the one that we build the most often, right? All right.
How close are you to getting your?
I've got I think 400 or 350 souls left to get. So it's still going to be a little bit.
The thing on all these events, the problem I have too is I never get any of the boosts. That's what irritates me. So I'm 10 every single time. Every time I attack with only 10, it just kills me.
Yeah, you gotta build up that stable of Titans first.
But yeah, I need Titans of every class and everything as much as possible.
At least every element.
Yeah, and I don't have that.
It's
I'm
true.
hoping maybe this weekend will be the pig, but I doubt it will.
It might be Ice Titans.
You think ice? Oh.
If it's the Ice Paladin, then yeah. It'll either be Paladin or Ice Titans.
That's true. If it's Ice Titans, I'll probably look to level up my Krothos. Because I already have an Italis level 60.
I'll probably use my Calvarax.
Oh yeah, I got Calvarax as well. That would be fun to level him up.
I try to keep at least one of every element above level 20 so I can use for events.
Yep.
Yeah.
Class, I mean, I don't bother with Paladins anymore. And Champions, I just finished my Dracor, so I'm officially done with Champions.
Yeah, the only Paladins I have right now are Freya and Thorg, which are needed for one of the two best relics in the Pantheon.
Yeah, I have Freya, but I don't have Thor.
Alright, here we go.
Or any get from that thing really any good? I mean, I'm sure there's a couple. Are they all kind of? Or is that whole thing just kind of a?
There are, the orbs, right?
Yeah, I don't have any of them, but yeah, I've seen yourself and other people have them.
What makes those so strong is that you get a massive amount of resistance to two elements. There are two of the relics in the Pantheon that give 24% resistance to all elements, or to three different elements.
Oh, three.
Yeah, so, I mean, they're like the orbs except for one step further. So, I mean, they're powerful, but all of the other relics I don't really see as being good.
Yeah, that's my gut thing. Except for those.
Yeah, you're not missing out on anything.
All right.
Yeah, just the legendary collections is the one I want.
Yep. And I'm missing two Titans out of the second legendary collection. Avalos and I think Arven.
I'm missing two Titans from one and three from the other.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Now, that aside, I still have to get 20 levels left on my Thorg. And then, 10 levels left on both Nexus and Krothos to be able to get the 4-star relic. So I'm a long ways away.
Yeah, that's what sucks about it.
You ever drop a spell and realize at the last second it was in the wrong spot?
All the time.
Oh, you guys just saw me do that there. Fireballs are so useful whenever you're raiding. They could save 5 seconds off of a raid.
You know what's useful? That Venom Seed relic, the 2 extra poison clouds.
No matter how much you tell me that, I won't believe you. Because at higher levels, I could care less about building spells, because I have so much extra gold that's fine. I can have whatever spells I want, and I only need 6 spells of battle. If I'm dropping more than that, I'm doing too much work for this game.
Well, that's going to be what to do with Calvrak. You have to drop 12 spells almost.
You know what? Don't complicate things with your logic.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. When you guys do on those upper leagues, I've only been up to, what's the one after gold? Is it platinum or whatever?
Yep.
Platinum, I think, yeah.
That's the highest I've gone. And I see when people, whenever it's an event, people do different things to their land to be able to, I guess, help facilitate the event in general. And what is that? How do you guys do that?
They'll basically equip a 1-star Titan and then take off all the troops so people can speed raid their lands. That way
do they do that to all their land, or just a select few, or
just the resources?
Yeah, they'll leave the VPs with full defenses, and then the resource lands they'll do that for.
Oh, okay, so it's just
Yeah, it's always a nice thing to be able to do that for those that are grinding, especially those that are lower level than you. Because if they try to use a lower level Titan and they have lower level troops, they're just going to lose too much trying to get those 10 souls.
Yeah, as I've been contemplating going with non-toxic or one of these other groups to try to get up there, because I like grinding things out, and I do pretty well in my VP, but I'm so low. I just crush everyone around me on that, so that's not an issue where I'm at. But if it was the opposite, I just want to see if I'd be able to compete. So.
Well, when it comes to VP, go to my channel, look at the free-to-play series episode that covers 4 to 6, and it'll teach you how to VP grind.
Okay.
There are ways that you can get a ton of VP without spending all your time attacking garrisons.
Yeah. Actually, no, I think I did one day. I talked about taking the lands too every day.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I did see. Yeah.
You should always claim those lands.
Yeah, I do that. Ever since I watched it, I have always, pretty much someone always steals one, or they just run out anyway. So I'm pretty much taking those every day anyways.
Yeah, you get 4-star relics from those drops. You can get 4-star relics with those drops.
It's true.
Yeah.
Most of my drops have come from battle drops and what you get from lands. Like these specialty relics that you get from events, they're 1-ofs or 2-ofs, because I've done 2 events with them. But the battle drops are what really equip your Titan for the long haul.
Yeah, during events, when you grind it out, I got 4 4-star relics in one day once.
That's
really good.
Nothing really useful, but still 4-star relics.
Yeah.
Enjoy those holy guards.
There's actually 2 holy guards.
Yeah.
And 2 giant axes.
Yeah, I've got plenty of those too, in the hopes that one day that they'll be useful.
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't be too bad if they were troop buffing.
Yeah, I mean, everyone wants the troop buffing relics because, honestly, they are what makes the world go round later on in the game.
I got a giant axe with archer skills.
What?
It was my first 4-star relic that I maxed.
Man,
And I almost fused it or forged it.
I'm
Because
jealous.
I was working on StarCon at the time. And I wanted DP crit.
Well, I've got one of those 4-star poison relics for Panthers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I don't have any good Panther Titans. I've got a Ladega, I've got a Kamathi, but their skills are subpar, so there's no point in leveling them.
Well, those are only good if you have like a mount armor. with poison resist as well.
That's true. Thank you, Swam. I do enjoy this flame hide myself. I leveled him to level 20 in the hopes that one day I could use him in an event. And Storm Pig gave me the opportunity to.
Yeah, I used a level 1 Venom Tusk on this event.
Venom Tusk was my very first level 60 Titan. Still have him, but he's defending lands right now.
I got my start one from the Epic Coil.
Wow.
Yeah, my first and last 4-star Titan from Alter.
First and last. That is amazing.
But I have 28 epic tokens in my temple.
You have 28 epic tokens in your temple right now?
Yeah.
Why are you saving them?
For an event.
I save mine anytime that a Guardian event comes up. As many defensive Titans as possible.
Guardian and Rangers, probably.
Yeah, I just started saving all my stuff. I don't know why, because I don't have anything, so I don't think it really matters.
Well, it's good to know what you want first before you spend it all and regret doing it.
Up until Siegfried, I don't think I had... I mean, the only Titans I ever used to attack castles was Rangers.
Yeah, same here. I used a Logu for a long time.
Wow, Swam. That's actually not a bad pig. The extra health is preferable to armor skills right now. I can tell you that. Oh, man. I'm glad I only have like 5 hours of work tomorrow and then I'm off for the weekend. This event is killing me tonight.
2 day ones in the middle of the week are...
It is. It definitely is. And I just needed that Eye of the Storm relic. That's the whole reason I'm doing this event. Holy cow. I am almost out of Panthers. A mere 50 left. Okay. And I still have, what, 220 souls or so to go? I don't even know. 220, that means like, what, 15 battles, 16 battles, something like that? 16 battles. Why am I even going for these divine souls? I mean, I know technically why I'm going for it, but it's times like this I grumble, because it's only 150.
That last 500 souls is brutal for me.
You're always tempted to use another event relic, but you're like, oh, it's just going to be a waste. Dang it.
I usually get within 1,000 of finishing, and then that last 1,000 souls takes me like 2 days to finish.
Alright. So, let's check how much I got left to go, guys. 240. So, technically 20 battles. In 20 battles, I will be done. And then the world will rejoice.
Then you can go to sleep.
That's right. You know, one thing I can say as I've gotten a little bit older, because I'm married with like a few kids now, and that is, whenever I put my head on my pillow, it's like the best feeling possible known to man. It's like some days I feel like crying out of pure joy. While in my college years, I was like, I never slept. I was like, forget that.
Because you're young.
Yeah. Well, like I abused my sleep so much, and now I just want sleep. It's like there's never enough of it.
I do that too. Stay up around midnight, wake up 4 or 5 in the morning for work.
I wouldn't even know what a Dawn of a Titans account sell for, Swam. I'll tell you that now. I mean, I think I've got a valuable account, but how can you really tell?
I don't know, I got a lot of stuff. Not sure if it's good or not.
Exactly. I mean, to be honest with you, if someone said, hey, you know what, Shooter? I'll give you $1,500 for your account, I'd be like, sold. I'm just going to start over a new one and do a free-to-play.
I got a little more invested, so I'd probably put in.
Well, I have $10 invested in this account. And then I can't forget that little bit at the end called my soul. That's sort of tacked on to that $10 part. Oh, man. But I think I've always been that way. There's always been that current game that's out that is my great stress reliever. Growing up...
That's definitely what it is for me too, straight. Just sit back, relax. Write it out.
It's true. Now, I encourage any of you guys that are listening still. One, I'm happy that you're as crazy as me being up this late or this early, depending on where you're at in the world. Two, if you ever thought about making a YouTube channel, do it. It is one of the easiest and funnest things you will do. And the very fact that there are some people that will enjoy your content, my channel being proof, should drive you to new heights with that. And let's be honest, there are not enough streamers doing Dawn of Titans right now. There's a few of us trying to hold the silly string world of Dawn of Titans together.
No, I work out of town a lot, so my internet's pretty bad sometimes.
Oh.
That's one of the biggest problems I had in starting the game. Like I said, I started back towards the beginning, and I was trying to figure it out. Like, you can look on games, look online for, okay, how do you do this? What's the best way to do this or that? There was absolutely nothing out there, so that's why I couldn't get it going, because I didn't know what to do. Not necessarily I didn't know what to do, best way to do it. Just up until recently, like, now there's more content out there. And all coming from YouTube, all you stream.
Well, Jeremy, if you decide to go forward with it, know that there's enough of us YouTubers that we would be happy to promote your channel here, because this game lives and dies by the community, and the more content the community can come up with, the more enjoyable it's going to be for everybody. I'll just toss that out there now. I mean, after all, if I can make a video about Skolnar and his attacking Goliaths and get 200 people to watch it, you can do anything with your videos. I will still hold that as my favorite video ever to make. That was just in tears making that thing. Alright, Williams.
Alright, I gotta go get off work now, so.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us in the call, man.
Alright, well, talk to you.
Yeah, we'll talk to you later.
Alright.
I won't end up paying anything for this event. What I ended up utilizing was five Lost Altar tokens, and then just grinding. I'll actually net an increase in gems if I factor in all of the portal stones that I'd saved up, as well as the portal stones saved up for the events.
Yeah, there was one event, the one event with Vixia and Jaldar, I think it was in February or early March. They had the event, and then the Siggy and Ulrich event, like the day after. I finished the Vixia event, and I actually made more gems than I spent that event.
Wow. See,
Yeah,
that is the essence of free-to-play there.
Well, it was, you could cap undefended lands for one pearl stone and get 10 souls.
Wow.
So that's what me and a few guys did in our server. And then a lot of people capped our undefended lands, so we always had to take a break for a few minutes, get some low-level undefended lands, cap it from someone else.
You know what, Swam? I'd have no idea how much someone would pay for an account like this. It's an interesting question. I've just never even thought about it. But if you got all of those Titans, I mean, what I would think is if you've got a lot of maxed relics, several Titans that are maxed, that your account's going to bring a premium. Especially if you have the Titans, the meta Titans of the moment maxed. Something like Siegfried's, Matas, things like that. I would assume that those would give your account the most amount of value currently. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah. As long as you have a decent amount of max level relics, you should get quite a bit, but it also depends on skills, too.
It's true. Okay, let's see.
With this game, skills, you can have all the Titans in the world, but if the skills aren't great, then you're never going to do too well.
That's true.
I guess that's what makes the game so fun, because every defense you go up against is a little bit different.
And that's why I enjoy it. I mean, I think I got 4 or maybe 5 Titans right now. But those...
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Solzar and a Talus, Skolnar, a Venom Tusk. Yeah, so those 4, and then I have a Siegfried that's like level 57.
I think I have 6 max level Titans, and a few at 40, and a few at like level 20 or 30.
Yep, right in that same boat.
Yeah, that's where grinding the events helps a lot. I can get 10 levels. I can get Titan from level 50 to level 60 in almost one event.
Oh, wow. Is that utilizing the that you get from the event for Fusion, or is that just...
No, that's just all grinds.
Wow, that is impressive. I guess I don't get a chance to raid with my level 50 Titan. I've always got to raid with lower level ones.
Well, I just get lucky, or a lot of times, if it's like a ice event, and I don't have an ice Titan that's leveled up, I just use a poison Titan. I use pretty much what I'm leveling up currently, and just eat the cost and just grind it out with it.
Well, my thought process as a free-to-play player is I feel the safest on choosing what events I'm going to complete when I have over 30,000 gems and over 20 relics. If I have that, then if 2 events come out in a row that are amazing and they're long events, I can complete them and still have a little bit of gems left over even after those 2 things.
if I see an event I like or a relic I like, I'll just grind it out.
Yep. Spend $100, get 71,000 gems, and you're good for a long time.
Good for at least a month or two, depending on what kind of events come out.
Yeah. Then you're one of the guys that I'm assuming that you have some of the most amount of maxed out relics that you can get. Because you get
relics are my weakness right now. I can max a relic out if I grind an entire event, but I'm using like close to like 400 or 500 relics, and then I won't be able to forge another relic almost till next week because I'm just burnt out and I don't really play much until the next event starts.
This event here, even with me using so many other relics, I was still able to get a 4-star relic forged out at the beginning of this stream. And this is actually one of the better sets I had because I only counted up, it was like 315 relics. Something like that.
Yeah, last week I maxed both the 3 and 4-star archer relics from the Odin event, and that was probably the best luck I've had so far.
Oh wow. Swam, I do have Thor. I don't really use them much in battle, so I'm not really familiar with that bug. I try to avoid using champions in battle unless they're level 45 or above, or if I have to use them for a bonus. Alright.
I used to like playing with champions when I was a lower level.
I mean, I think that's where we all were before relics actually mattered.
I have 2 maxed out champions other than Siggy. And an infiltrator. That was my first Titan.
Alright, I have 70 souls left to go. 70 souls, guys. It's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling when you get to your goal.
That's true. I have paid the piper tonight. And you do whenever you stream, because there's an extra lag element to it, it takes longer to complete these events.
Yeah.
And
so what do you think about the next ice event? Just a regular paladin?
It'll be a paladin with an X skill. Whether
Just
it's
one
like
X skill?
Yeah. Even if it had 2 X skills, it wouldn't be worth the time because the 3 paladin skills would make it. I mean, paladins, what made them effective was the fact that they had 5 skills that gave them defense. When you use one of those skills to buff a troop, you're dividing in too many different directions.
Well, I think if it's 2 of the same troop X skill, I think it's worth going for. Well, for me.
Fair enough. If that ends up being the case, then
because that will make the 5-star paladin relic a lot more sought after.
Yeah, and that is, I think, one of the relics with the most amount of potential released for the 5-star relics.
Well, if you have an ice paladin with the 5-star relic, and if you have the forest bow, which gives Imperials resist to range, and then you have is it the Gungnir that
the Gungnir.
Range resist?
Yep.
I mean, you got 80 to 90% right there.
That's true. I've got the Thorn Bow as well.
What skills are those?
I think it's the Thorn Bow that gives or maybe it's just the Forest Bow that gives the resist for Imperials to ranged. Yeah, so I've got both the wild arrows and I think it's the forest bow. Yeah, the forest bow gives the resist to range. Wild arrows gives resist to melee.
Yeah, I think with that combination, I think, well, it's not really great as most people use Pathers to beat imps, but a lot of lower levels used to kite imps, right?
Yep.
So they rely on the ranger a lot.
Well, if you had 90% poison resist and 100% resist to range, it would be some pretty nasty imps.
I think so.
We are almost to our goal, everybody. We are mere moments away from claiming our 150 divine gems. And even at this point, I don't know if it was worth all this grinding to get to them.
Well, they'll eventually have a Pantheon collection for it, so...
That's true. Alright, we're going to check the soul count now. 12 souls left. One battle, guys.
Oh.
We are getting there with this destruction of Tarek here. I want to thank all of you, or Clarence 1 for being on Discord with me, and all of you that are currently in chat. You have made this grind a little bit easier, and hope you guys enjoyed it along the way as well. And I believe I will be retiring my flaming pig until the next time that I need him. Look at that. Rewards. Collect. Alright. Now, relics. How many relics do I have saved up now? 427. Depending on how far I go in this next event, I should be able to level another 4-star relic. My Titan has 50% poison resist, 24% resist to melee. No, it's not. They don't stack together. As far as I understand, one of those will take precedence, and it'll be the one that reduces more damage. So when we're talking resist to melee and resist to range, guys, remember, they are not more effective than the resistant elements until you reach 91% and above. But each percentage above 90% is just a multiplicative effect. And, I mean, you get to the point where you're at 98% or 99%, while you can still technically take damage, it's nothing. They can't kill you before the end of the time clock with that type of damage. Alright. I am going back one more time. Stones too. Alright, would you like to say anything else to our audience tonight, Clarence?
No, I'm pretty good.
Alright. Well, I'll finish this battle, and then I will tell everyone good night, because I have exactly 4 hours till I have to get up. My wife is going to yell at me. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to cheat and just start throwing out fireballs. Just because I can. Here we go. Finish this off strong. Thank you everyone for attending this stream tonight. I want to say goodbye from the kingdom and wish you all a good night or good morning, depending on where it's at. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you, Swayam. Good night, everybody.
All right, good night.